changes, because a lot of us question marked.
Devil's
changing
advocate,
a coach out at this point.
Devil's advocate, right? If you see the same sort of issues, then it's way more concerning of the bigger picture.
Spot on. However, Liquid already with a lovely beginning, finding 2. However, the site's still under the Mates banner, but look at the HP. It's not pretty as GLYPH.
Cool, okay.
Let's see how it looks.
Yeah.
I think we'd all be kind of on board with that here into the bonus, however. Very early attempt at mid control to be at least tested for, but a pacey approach towards the B site. I hope we don't see what we saw between, was it Foot and Eternal Fire when it was just that perma A site hits? Oh my god, I was losing my mind. But I guess, hey, we get to see B, which is nice, right? We get to at least explore the other side of things, and they've got themselves a plant. So for Mates, let's see if they can hold this one down. There's been a couple of issues with that. They've kind of been battered and bruised by the time that Liquid got back into the door. Here, however, sitting a bit better. Looking to challenge. 1-for-1 trade. Maybe with that pop flash on, I'm not sure whose contact. I guess maybe called from main there, just the high flash comes in. But it does mean that we're going to see a little bit more of a camel. Oh, there are other sites. Here we go, Purpo. Let's see what you got. Oh, a little bit.
Didn't spot.
Bipo. Yeah,
not cleared at all.
Yeah, full faith in the dog would have cleared that. Didn't. And it plays in Purpo perfectly. He's happy with that one. Flash doesn't even give them much to springboard off either, but they still try and power through. Just scaling, giving up. Maybe that ramp control and a fast retake of that area too. They are really wanting this back, and MiniBoo was exceptional in some of the other games, even in their losses, and so early to this. Mates seemed very unaware and a little bit shambolic, but what a shot from GLYPH. Whether he saw him or not, it works. 3v3.
Beautiful spam through. Divide will go up now, make things even harder for Liquid. starxo going a little aggressively here, will be picked off by Wayne. That could be problematic here, but GLYPH still holding the line now towards this combination of starxo alongside marteen and bipo. Flash out from Purpo. Desperate to find again. Nats is found too!
Mates, what's going on here? This was meant to be a lovely momentum builder. Get that scoreline looking favourable, and suddenly it gets a little bit shaky. They do outgun the opponents drastically. The only one who's got that sheriff is now Camo, who's going to be spotted towards that CT side.
Haven't noted MiniBoo slipping through onto site though.
No, only the classic by his side. No stun to try and build off, but you're hoping they're lazy. And oh, it's a lazy clear. starxo hoping that maybe they had the advantage. Oh dear, that's fortunate, I guess. And that's a little messy. 3 more bullets. marteen would need an ace hit. And a note, or maybe expect where Camo position.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, no satchels. He's got to almost post it somewhere and gamble.
Send. Feels very risky.
1 kill in the paint shell, though.
I don't know if they know about the Bucky yet, so still, marteen, just a little pre-fire on it. That's brilliant, though. It's taken away Camo. He's on for the ace here. Expectation is... Great Sky player, but it is... How much time has he recently had on this? Is it fresh in his mind to be able to set this up?
So
how long have they had?
Coach change is huge at this point.
Yeah, that's pretty big, though, as well, from marteen to at least give them a way forward, an avenue towards that B site. They get to clear through heaven, but they don't get to clear back site. There's still opportunity for Liquid as marteen wants to invest. Does. Brilliant. Gonna die for it, but you take that at this point. He's done everything he could to give them a foothold. It's who's on the back site, though. That's what I'm concerned about. Wayne holding guard and holds it.
Exactly the same situation. bipo can't connect the shot here. As Wayne throws a little shoulder.
Having to entry like this with the
Dashing
operator.
in with the op, yeah.
Oh, and he's so on an island. Again, it's that next layer in, and now he gets punished because the utility's in play. That's really tough. Gonna need a lot from bipo here. He's done well to connect one, but Nats has gotten pretty
Smoke's
close.
Gonna
that smoke. Oh dear. Okay, Seeker. He's still. There's no respect from Nats. He's confident on the corner, leaving just MiniBoo alive. And by all rights, Mates have stabilized here, waiting for fight after fight. MiniBoo lets a shot fly.
Okay, yeah, he's operator 1v2 here. One off the ultimate, but if he can find the kill, he. You'll have to let it rip. Doesn't find it off the plant here. bipo, see on the X-ray, posted up on this angle. starxo not too far away. MiniBoo just waiting for somebody to reposition. Mate's going to tuck behind pillar and towards back site.
Nice. Just noting now, presence through heaven. Or dropped, however. Oh, that was quick.
Oh my! That is actually sensational from MiniBoo.
The first was pretty nuts. Look at this. The margin for error. Slim as you like. Spots it. Gets it.
Catches him.
bipo on the line here. Needs this. Needs this. Gets it. Good stuff. That's MiniBoo gone. That's a lovely beginning for him. Does, if anything, play in camo, but you'd hope if they do decide to lean back towards that B site, they've got something to play with. But at this point, eyeing up Nats, another good find. This is good. Again, this slower default, letting bipo work the map a bit more. Okay, nice shoulder check. Camo now knows. Post the pain shell, going to pull away. Expecting maybe a little bit more pressure through from Melram. Not to be, it is all through B main as it stands. Very late presence for GLYPH, but that's fine. He can get there for that lurk.
30 seconds left.
Camo's still sticking around. I mean, I told you the confidence there. 30 HP, he's still trying to go out and swing. He's not really falling back. They're all here! They took too long! A little bit...
So I mean, they lost last time to Liquid on split anyway.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Okay, bipo doesn't get it. And now there's no more punch behind this. You're looking at what else can they get. A little bit of a blind send. Not going to be... Wait.
He took so much damage
Should
off
be
that.
back in a couple of seconds.
Nats hasn't burnt Snakebite either. So a chance to slow things down for sure. Purpo will be revealed here, but Snakebite over main here will keep these players in check. Minny has found Nats though. Purpo will fall to Marteen.
Yeah, this is the first time it feels like they just had the coin flip go on their side as well. Really good stuff. And where did that come from?
Spike planted.
Okay.
Camo was full HP, no?
I thought he was, but Camo 1v3. The off angle should be rewarded. Just getting a move on.
But MiniBoo can explore all the space now. They know what's coming.
Yeah, Liquid have put together the pieces. But Mates... Oh, this peer. Yeah, bipo's got a shorty kill, but how do you scale onto site? This feels treacherous, to say the least, but they're just waiting. What was the plan, Batman? I have no idea. Wayne, though, does well to find starxo, and now you're looking at the rest of the split coming into position. It's handled with ease. Just bipo left alive in a 1v2. Purple and MiniBoo. Okay, MiniBoo's position, probably the one that's just checkmating this, but bipo's got knives, but no idea. It's on this side, but it's a three-place
Keep
stack.
them interested, look at it.
Yeah, they didn't explore much further. Look how far out MiniBoo's gone. And how deep Mates are sitting. They've given up B completely. They're playing for retake at this point.
You just want to see GLYPH survive in this situation.
Oh, they're going hunting, though. That's nice for one. Good trade from MiniBoo. But now they've got the read, right? They've got a good idea.
Definitely know. And thing is as well, Wayne playing very disconnected. He's going to hear all this information in terms of the rotation coming through from the spawn side. Nats already posted up. You can see on the X-ray, he's looking this way, has Purpo in support.
Yeah, big call coming in. Could have gotten caught in middle. I don't think he did. So, yeah.
No way they expect Wayne here.
I mean, yeah, it's so well done. All off the back of just that info, that audio cue, hearing the steps through spawn. starxo gonna go down swinging. Just direct an approach. Marteen soaks the flash, but stays. It does get, I guess, a glance, but not a confirmed clear. Able to deny any sort of trade with the satchel. Paint shell.
The first obstacle to remove.
It's too late.
Gonna hear the sound cue off that.
Yeah, should know. Minny, perfectly positioned, eats the flash. However, good trade. GLYPH wants to swing on it, but he's just a second too late, actually. Now you're looking, is there a chance for this? Hold on, hold on! No, you can't let this one go.
Purpo, 19 HP.
Nah, not a chance in hell. Unless bipo dies really quickly and there's no trade in sight. But Purpo's only got limited space to work with. The flash isn't good either. Clear's lower, but that's about it.
There's no way they read this.
They still think he's going to be on pillar, surely, right? Playing towards that, trying to play the 1v2 on the splittable pillar, but he's chosen CT. starxo looking, doesn't get anything yet. 10 bullets. And that plant's not bad for this. Flash. Takes him off it. 8 bullets. 6. Fuse. There it is. Good cover.
About halfway. Wayne setting things in motion here with some of the util Minny. Be forced out of position by this paint shell. Got to be very careful now. He's isolated.
Yeah, this is getting sketchy for Minny and the dog and the timing. Look at that from Liquid.
So decisive.
Yeah, 1-2 punch. It's almost impossible to deal with. You know, you either accept the dog's going to get you or you're going to have camo right there. starxo also takes a load of damage. Liquid just kicking up
again. An elbow. Paint shell forces him to a very awkward position, and the utility is just so on point.
One enemy remaining.
Let's take the bait. But look what it's done to the minimap.
Oh my God.
Liquid are about to swarm at the B site.
Not to back away. He couldn't get out in time. Still wanted to try, maybe show a little bit of presence by all of that,
that's
though.
Done.
It
That's
might
done.
be wraps.
Yeah.
Marteen still going to try and give him a way in. It's taking a lot just to force Nats off a CT deep angle, but hell, he's going to try and do what he can. 1-for-1 trade out, but it's a 4v2. Minny and bipo, what have you got for us? Not enough here. Mates on the defending side. And it's a very direct approach here. Now, again, I think we can talk bigger picture once we get to it, because this looks explosive, and marteen already going to take heads. 2 bodies dropped. The one reaction from Purpo, yes, but look how alone he is with that spike, and the cavalry's not coming anytime. All right, this is where things get fun. So bonus for Mates. I want it to be almost more than competitive. I'd love to see them do a little bit of something with this. Nat's back on his farming duty. He loves a bit of it, but Wayne getting things started.
Only on a stinger, though. Could be overwhelmed. GLYPH, actually. Down the bucket.
30 seconds
I want to see the crossfires. We'll see how they deal with camo. It's like, oh no, Marteen's gone down. I'm a little concerned at that one, but still, they're able to hold from sight to this effect. It's GLYPH trying to buy time here, but it's a 2v4. I desperately wanted to get the Bulldog or be able to do something with it, but Minny a little too late to the... Oh, well, hello there.
No, Wayne.
Wayne.
No, Wayne!
Wayne! So the weapon actually right place, right time. Low flash comes in. MiniBoo goes forward. Lovely! Look at that. I mean, all right, easy target. No one's down there, but he's still going to check on it.
Eats that shock dart.
And E1. There's the reveal. Yeah, and he's dead. That protocol list from Liquid was so nice.
Just can't deal with the dart. Banks on maybe finding a kill. Bipo here, operator in hand. Going to be really difficult to get something going through the door here, but on an early angle, once Camo's wall drops, but isolated perfectly. Kamo will remove. Nat's already in a position here to catch the exits. starxo and Minny going to be desperate to hold on to these rifles. If you look what is left in the bank. And he's heard.
Timing. The spray's not going to be there. It's not the Phantom. Calm down. But starxo just hoping to live, if anything. Doing his best. But the team's here. Liquid are very close by. So starxo, do you get to keep this prize possession? No.
The operator a few times. The Mates really slowed things down on their attack.
Oh, cross map though. Get much for this.
On a whim, it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was pretty deep though, so I guess you kind of get a bit nervous about it. Marteen, the one to save them by finding MiniBoo.
It's maybe to fake a little bit of presence, but we'll deal with that camera here. Minny
that's nice.
Capitalizes onto Camo and Wayne out in the open. Purpo does find Marteen, but how to really get something done now as Nat's going to be under a ton of pressure.
Caught in the end, Purpo, nowhere to go. Yeah, it felt like follow, but he's got to know they're coming. And now he's stuck in no man's land. Do you stick around on this? Bipo looks in danger, and he looks dead to rights. Yeah, melted on the burst from MiniBoo. Kind of felt like he got caught between the idea of aggression and falling away. That's going to take a touch of damage, but it's fine. 5v3 sight under your banner. Plant next on the cards. Yeah. A tough retake.
Because of the second ping, he knows he can play. Confirmation on the other side of this stack on A, but certainly at least...
Sadly, not the sight to see it, but we saw this before, how bursty this was. And now, to add on top of that, Purpo with the ult. Minny, good luck. He was really good at holding down the other side, and this feels like his bread and butter. Slicing through them comfortably. Camo gets denied, able to kind of work up with the rest of the boys, but on the second time of asking, he will get out of main. No problems there. Going to invest ult and look for a follow-up. Minny's done wonders for the side, showing off some of that capability. But Camo going to eat the flash. Cleared, and now just Nats in a 1v4 with an operator. Do you believe?
No.
Oh.
Watch your eyes!
All right.
No,
well,
I don't.
What if he does?
If he does, I'll be very impressed. Oh my God.
Oh, he helps starxo, but this time again, Minny. On the other side of the map with another load of players coming his way. Well handled by starxo.
Yeah, looking really comfortable after a rough map one.
That takes confidence to re-clear like that. You don't know how many are behind it, but still, Liquid going to be able to filter through out towards lane. And Minny's done it again. This guy's doing really well. Still going to be a nuisance to the back of the site, but they've lost the main side point. Camo going to be now all alone here, and oh my word, okay, Mates just flood back in. No fear, apparently. And Wayne just was hoping for a little bit more time, potentially, but honestly, Mates were there so fast, not letting... I'm a little bit nervous now seeing this. So you got both of the front line going hunting for what could be a weakened starxo. Oh my word, potentially in the grave by Minny soon enough, but he's going to hear this. Knows that no one slipped ahead. He's going to be able to backpedal and backfill, but MiniBoo lives.
Wait, did MiniBoo not pick up the rifle? Oh, he passed it across.
Yeah, that's Camo's now. Going to use it with the ult to try and take all the space with a little bit of smoke towards tree. Piling in towards the A side, but Bipo's position should be the checkmate. Should make that post plant incredibly uncomfortable. Should make them feel like they've got no room to work. Glyph's gone down early, though. He's gone to try and get involved here. And I don't know if anyone can trade off him. Maybe he doesn't need it. Minny's gone down. Wayne there to do the work. It's all on bipo here. Oh, there's only so much.
Now to allow safe passage. Purpo
30 seconds
send the
left.
drone in. Marteen caught.
It's a paranoia. Wall goes up. Do they disrespect it? Looking to see if there's any reveals here. There it goes. Anyone going to get highlighted? I guess there was a little bit of info played out here. Glyph could be playing by that one and done box, but managed to slip back through 13 seconds. Things get tense now, especially and the ult to follow. They want this is all for Nats. He gets to live or do anything. That would have been a wild. So much investment just around him.
With a good reposition here, right place, right time for him. The camo will get ultimate available here to invest. Otis Fury invested, doesn't catch on the other side here. MiniBoo slipped the net,
Yeah, that's
straight up mid.
really nice timing on this. But you look at the spike re-rotating as well, going back towards A, just off the back of what space Wayne is gathering, completely unaware. starxo just a little bit behind the curve on that. Nice follow-up as well, punishing rotations. Great mid-round manipulation
Glyph's
from Team
pinched,
Liquid.
man.
Yeah, Glyph's going to have to come out swinging. He's done great on one time. Now a factor, 10 seconds, they got to go. 11. Is there anything more to be done? Not really. Minny's still a mile away.
Wayne's still got a paranoia as well. When's that next smoke available for him? They're going to tuck into hell. And a chance here for Minny to go absolutely huge to guarantee an advantage here on the first half. So difficult to dig these players out.
That paranoia comes in near sight. Still able to see in front.
Careful. Just steps. Go,
It can be backside, guys, only.
I'm jumping out the trigger.
Can be short, backside.
Backside. Skill left.
Backside.
Skill left. Jump. Don't you dare. Stairs.
Can be flooding, yeah, flooding stairs.
Two stairs.
Three, bingo.
Go, blind. I blinded them. I'm gonna fight with you. Wait.
My eyes are better than yours.
52.
Player standing. One enemy.
That's because they have lost that market control. So site steadily secured by Mates to a degree, right? They get that springboard in. Purpo's looking vulnerable. They could have gone on that. They don't.
Maybe just a pause for thought, but that's certainly the plan now. Nats to remove bipo.
A little scary for Glyph because he is ahead of the others. None of them can keep you across quite like he can. And it's a bit of a weird fight, right? Like they're trying to get across, trying to help him out. Smoke finally goes in. Purpo wants to play though.
He wants out.
Yeah, Flash goes forward, there towards Switch. Nats again gonna find Minny. Down to 3 now, this is getting messy on the side, and Purpo's still alive.
They just can't scale onto site now. Smoke will expire, over towards spawn. Purpo 12 HP, can he find another kill?
It's such a ratty position and it can just net you kills, but he's been caught. There it is. starxo, diligent in the clear, and now the plant can come in.
3v3 still. MiniBoo to try and deal with the door. I mean, Marteen, got to be so careful here. It's a judge in hand for MiniBoo.
And Marteen wanted to get active on this. Oh, I think he just tagged him a touch there, but it's Nats again with a third. Brilliant!
We'll force out an early timeout from Liquid. So back to the drawing board for them in terms of approach. Well, I imagine so, but not entirely sure on the range. No, he definitely does. No, I don't think he was in range to hear it. Deeper there in towards tree. MiniBoo. And starxo. Minny now has to find something, but Wayne will shut that down. That takes a ton of damage, but able to bait Wayne in perfectly. Not ready yet. Glyph, though, will find a response, but it is a 4v2
30 seconds
in favour of Liquid. Bipo late to the party, but really try and support this plant going down.
Right, they now know.
I know
They should know exactly where they are.
Little theft, we'll get a second ping here.
Joke's over.
Mates looking to still reposition around, but Glyph goes bold, and it's only one.
Bipo burnt
Position in the previous series, but chance here to maybe deliver. So he might actually line up two there, but Minny great to equalise that.
Yeah, smart from Minny just to backpedal a little bit, expecting that swing to come in. Marteen going to see how far he can go here. Not going to get any play, however. And they are on this side of the map quite quick. It is a 4v4. Marteen, you're playing a dangerous game. They could have maybe filled tree a little bit faster, but...
starxo ult here, he's already in towards main. Liquid have to be aware of timing here in this retake.
He's spot on. They don't have much to kind of deal with that. So what is the plan? How do you make this competitive, even in 4v4? This is how you get MiniBoo in on the site, see if you can clear through hell, but marteen on the case, holds the angle, loses. There is another player down here, Minny as well. Finally swings it, gets it, can't handle MiniBoo, but look for the ult. Remember, starxo is here. We can't be having that one messed up. It's already, there's the half though, and you're right, this should be now. Oh, MiniBoo, he's got bipo. Is there time?
Oh my god, he's got it! He's got it!
Oh my god!
So deep on,
he has to just
so
run,
deep
yeah.
on main. Absolutely crazy sequence of events.
That's the shot he had to land. That was it.
Like I said, look at the timing here.
Crazy.
This is
Insane.
played to...
Job certainly not done. Kamo gonna send in a flash for him, but they're aware. They're on the angle this time, and Mates fight back.
Wayne now in a predicament. In Purpo, the dart in will actually enable him to rotate, potentially provide some support. He's going to be revealed though. Could be spammed off the angle.
On that, this is going to call for
It's got to be a
one of
next
the
round.
classics, right? As the TPs come in, though, he's got help now on the side. Do they pivot? Still got 50 seconds. They could. Yeah, they absolutely are. They've read this right. That spike has got free, safe passage towards A. starxo playing in the lurk. Oh, my word.
What a read from Nats.
Yeah. From Wayne. Okay. But
I mean, yeah, he's not getting pinched from main, but he doesn't know that, right? So pacey towards short here, I think, on the back of contact.
So Minny, if he gets more than one here, that would be wild. The fact he's even slipped up this far, this puts their Nats in a really tough spot. bipo flies in. I guess, hey, that's all he needs. That's okay then. You can die to the spike as much as you want. Nats gets cleared, and they're already starting to pressure up towards the likes of Purpo, who's none the wiser. He is dead to rights. bipo's having a round, and he needed one. Takes all that pressure. This will play here as the TP gets taken towards the back of B's side. So looking to facilitate the cross, but it all looked a little dodgy there, but it's fine. They make up for it. But now you can see that Hunter's Fury pop.
Connection.
He's going to have a little bit of a reveal and not seeing too much damage done, but Kamo on the case, already going to swing in. Dealt with by Minny and starxo. Still trying to do what they can. Team Liquid fighting back on the site, but the spike made it out in time. Minny didn't stick around too long. So bipo, can you make the difference now? There's no one to stop you on A. How far do you go?
See the pings coming through. I mean, Liquid's still way behind this. Certainly taking their time to consider, I guess, a lurk previously on that B site after scrambled a rotation towards A. But stacked up now, bipo. Bladestorm could go huge here to close out Ascent.
This could be the moment. That's certainly the start he was looking for. Two more knives, but he doesn't want to outstay his welcome. He's baiting. I love him. That is what I needed to see from bipo. He's brought it down to a 1v1. Minny against Purpo. Cam in play. Minny gonna try and play to timing. Wait for the audio. And he's gonna hear it. Purpo!
Kamo probably ready to ult reactively on the back of that drone here, but...
Here it is. You're spot on. Kamo goes in, takes away marteen, can't get the follow-up, that's fine. He's at least hindered the approach. Now Nats on the swing, and it's a miss. Not what you wanted, but Purpo's there. Kamo!
Limited charge here onside GLYPH and marteen. So be very careful.
Okay, he's bested Kamo, who's the kind of key figure in the previous round. But do they get to snowball forward? Nats is playing deeper off site this time, not committed up towards, I guess, lane. Okay, a little bit of info now. They should be able to scale across. Wayne's caught marteen, though. That's the spike then lost in the paranoia on the chase here. Wayne needs to deal with the trip, that's fine. And they are just hunting them down, but so are Mates. 33 HP on Minny, but they're still going. Wayne still in the fight, takes away starxo. bipo back into business. The damage is, though, adding up. Look at bipo's HP. Minny. That's
He's got the spike,
naughty.
by the way.
That is naughty.
This is foul work. Wayne's watching it.
Wayne.
I do as well.
Wayne, you're watching.
He's watching the mini-map.
Oh, no way, that's how it closed.
Fans out, though.
I mean, it's pressure, and I can't get enough of it so far. However, we already have a mad brawl. Sorry, we're all just challenging through smoke, and bipo's got two of them. It's all gone a bit
Spike
mad.
as well.
MiniBoo now having to figure this one out. Paint shells thrown, they're all on this. Mates standing as for the power of friendship, Michael, in full effect.
See here on the X-Ray, everybody huddled outside the smoke. Camo, 27 HP.
Awesome, boy. Give MiniBoo maybe a step in. Ready with the flash, though. Eats it. Okay, better. Nice spacing from Camo, sitting almost anti behind Dish. Allows them to get the advantage here and nullify that early threat from marteen. starxo. A little cheeky. They're going to expect it.
Surely not, right?
I mean,
Wait,
he's still got camo. How did he get camo? How have you gotten away with that one? And they're going back for more. Okay, I think we've figured out what Mates want to do here. They're just going to hold down W. They're chasing you around the map. They've got upgrades. I'm a bit scared here.
Nobody has moved on the other side.
Here.
That's alongside Purpo. And the MiniBoo will regroup now. 3 players for the Mates, positioned over towards A. They're in the right place. Liquid are headed this direction.
Well, with Minnie's cam still where it is, they don't have any concerns
No?
yet. None of the trips have been broken. They can stay on this. Oh, Liquid.
Taking that back.
I just noticed, well, Minnie's got a judge in hand.
He does. If Glyph maybe takes, I don't know who takes first
30
contact
seconds
really
left.
on this. I guess there's the stun though, so that's going to be decided for them. Nat's going to be able to clear Minnie, but they don't expect Glyph. And there could be more. There is more! Stars!
This conversion, Mates off to a flying start here on the decider. Liquid left trailing behind in these early rounds. Going to catch it. I mean, I thought maybe it was up against the wall and
Yeah,
just a
maybe
spam.
they're just going to be relayed over towards the likes of Minnie, being like, okay, let's play this a little bit careful.
They're going to get right behind this lockdown.
They'll be so fast to this. Now, again, for Minnie, this is fine, but they're challenging so early on this. I thought Mates would maybe wait a little bit longer, but they're going for this one. Yeah, they are not stopping. The W key is not being unhelped. Minnie now strikes towards side. Wayne does beautifully in the back lines. But there's still a couple of problems here. The fact that Minnie is still free on the site. And he's taking away camo! Starzo! Stands though, early contact towards Dish. And a dump of utility on top. Starzo not backing away though, up for the challenge and gets cleared this time.
Cool, and bipo removed here on the showstopper. If able to get ahead of this util, but caught now by the boombot, will be revealed. Neural theft to go in here after Wayne falls. Marteen just lying in wait to catch a MiniBoo and Purpo. Mates are just running away with this already.
I mean, come on.
Not going to be apparent here. bipo got to be careful about this paint shell setting, but set a little deep. Wayne doesn't catch with the spam. Falling Thunder onto site here.
Here we go. Wayne turns. And bipo delivers. Mates again. Everything is hitting for them. Every shot is hitting. No plant yet. That should be next on the cards here. Liquid trying to find some stability first, but it gets removed in an instant as MiniBoo called upon to elevate beyond expectation. Looks to the left, looks to the right. He's outgunned, he's outnumbered.
Minnie put the task once more. Delivered a number of rounds
he
in
has.
this sort of situation.
Oh, he has, and he is there. Finally overwhelmed. It's a trade. It's really just MiniBoo trying to stay relevant in this, trying to get himself some sort of upgrade, but fumbling around as Marteen closes in.
Smoke's dropping there. In an awkward spot now. 2v2, but certainly equipment advantage here, and Marteen posted on this angle. He's got a read on the situation.
Backing away though. Playing it safe. And this pause from Liquid might at least get them a plant.
Where's the closest rifle though?
He tries to just get out of there. Okay, the reposition.
And MiniBoo got a scope.
Going up.
That's all they
They're
can hope
both
for.
full shield though.
Watch your eyes.
Okay, clear on Dish. Nothing. Still got a little util. It's going to force the hand of Liquid. Marteen makes it across unscathed. First salvo bullets going, but it's clean from Marteen. The
tagged him.
adjustment. And now the defuse. Yeah!
4
Wait.
bodies on the other side of this.
Just got himself comfy on it. Yeah, really nice for the first. Trying to almost contact up past Arcade is pretty ambitious, but Orbital Strike
you
goes
tell.
through. Yeah, Marteen gonna find Nats. This feels a little wishy-washy. And Mates looking pretty easy on the angle, even not even bothering to turn the flash. Oh man, this is a
Needs to be tested once more. The first time they're really scaling towards a site, but they're picked apart here. Spike ahead of this smoke. They have to recover once more.
the fundamentals falling to pieces here. You can see it. Kill by kill, round by round.
You are divided.
Divide gonna go through. 1 minute still to play with. They have some options, but
Here. But Nats on a rope with a Guardian versus the Phantom. Takes a ton of damage. Has to close out this kill, and you can't do so just yet. Minnie down to 62.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Spike noted, MiniBoo now finds himself at a one.
Well, you could be watching history if Liquid do not get this one. Camo doesn't spot it until now. Fast on the trigger is Minny, takes him away. Mates want this done, but MiniBoo stands in their way. You can at least remove bipo. Okay, Wayne joins in on the account. There's now Minny, Marteen and Cliff still firing. MiniBoo desperate to hold on. Well, let's find out. Just on the timing, he was on that angle for so long.
Yeah, he's ready for this one. Not going to use it to open this one up. Still want to at least plant the seed of doubt.
Don't saw that util up. That's quite nice. Oh,
30
wait.
seconds left.
Where did Glyph
Now
find
Marteen's
that?
got the orb.
Yeah, now I'm a bit more concerned, but as it stands, Marteen is starting to clear house, and he is just let off the leash. 2 kills, eyes up a third, doesn't have the time left on the ult, but it's on Purpo and it's on Nats. That is all they've got to play with here. And starxo, Marteen and Minny are within touching distance now.
A comfortable hold back towards main. Just want to force the hand of Liquid. Allow that pressure to really build on these two. Marteen ready with a flash as well off this first tap.
There it is, turned, big kill.